Hello everyone, my name is John Michael Bushman and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Okay, so you're probably wondering what the hell are you looking at here, and well, this was a deck that I've been farming in the background, so this technically makes it my third deck in this game, and yeah, so updates, the Synchro Festival is well underway and people hate the fuck out of it. True Dracos have, like Floodgate True Dracos are like one of the top decks there, and the event has basically devolved into whoever gets to go through their combos first wins. So people hate it. So yeah. Then there's people like me who made basically a grass deck. I've been farming for this deck in the background, ever since I started playing this game. I got through dinosaurs first, and then I scrap parts of that to make a pure Lyrilisk, and now I finally have a grass deck. And from what I've seen, you should at least play at least one grass deck, if it's legal. And I chose the Eldritch variant. Trying to explain this deck, with the Skull Servants and the Golden Lord and its other parts here. Trying to explain this deck is like a chore and a half. So I'm not gonna go through the card by card, but I will basically have a really quick once over with the function of each card here. So long story short, this is a That Grass Looks Greener deck. This card is banned in the TCG, but somehow completely legal in the OCG, but nobody plays it. I wonder why. Probably because Maxi. So yeah, the goal of this deck is to hopefully open with this card as often as possible so that you can mill 20 cards off the top of your deck. The best way to make a grass deck is to, well, make a 60 card deck. And to fully maximize 60 cards, you need to play cards that benefit off of just ditching stuff into the graveyard as often as possible, as much as possible. Skull Servants is like one of those like really old decks that heavily benefited from That Grass Looks Greener, or just grass if you want to be fancy about it. Yeah, so going through the individual cards, the namesake of the deck, Skull Servant, he does absolutely nothing all by himself. Instead, he fuels basically the entire archetype, because every one of his, Konami released support for this archetype over the years, and each and every one of them are named Skull Servant whenever they hit the graveyard in order to provide fuel for King of the Skull Servants here. Basically get at least 11 of them in the graveyard to hopefully OTK your opponent right then and there. And he has a resurrection effect that I will not really go into. Now, by themselves, Skull Servants are an absurdly competent combo deck. None of their stuff is once per turn except White Baking, which is like their most recent piece of support. None of their stuff is once per turn, so if you can abuse them as much as possible, as often as possible, you might as well go do so. And supporting the Skull Servants are stuff that just tosses stuff into your graveyard, either from the hand or deck by Unizombie here, or to recycle them by using Mizuki, or Shiranui Solitaire to summon Unizombie from the deck, or Gozuki, which is honestly a flex spot, and he's, in my play experience, he's the biggest brick of this deck, because you only really need to the only normal summon really here is Unizombie, and Gozuki is not as impactful as Unizombie. So there's that. Gozuki is better off being tossed to the graveyard, and hopefully you never draw into him. And then supporting the grass strategy is the Golden Lord, and all of his cards love being in the graveyard anyway. I'm not gonna go over how each of them works. The Eldritch archetype has been popular for 2 years now. It's one of the best control tools you can ever have, and basically I chose the Eldritch cards as the fallback plan should the combo shenanigans with the Skull Servants falter. So, and then we have powerful one-ofs, Card Destruction, Monster Reborn, Foolish Burial, and 1-for-1, basically to toss stuff into the graveyard to get stuff out of the deck and whatnot. And for generic stuff, we have Twin Twisters, because best of one, you really need to concede to the fact that this is best of one, and you need main deck spell trap removal, and effect negation. Well, there's 6 of them here, but how often you're gonna get those? The extra deck is where things get particularly tight. Surprisingly, you need at least no question. Chaos Ruler is like the best synchro for a grass deck. It's basically the fourth copy of that grass looks greener. Your other synchro will honestly be to taste. I went with Cyframe Lord Omega because he's also a pretty good first turn play, and so is going into Link Karibo or going to Apollo USA. I honestly find it funny that her nickname is Apollo USA, but it's Appaloosa. Apollo USA, funny, haha, hoo hoo. And a bunch of Link climb tools in Cerberus, into Unicorn, and hopefully into Access Code Talker. Avendred Savior is Foolish Burial on a stick, but you need to be attacking into a monster. He's usually seen in more like zombie world focused builds, but he's good enough in here because it tosses stuff into the graveyard. And then we also have the OTK package of Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon, of Gustav Max and Juggernaut Liebe here. We also have the Zeus package here. So yeah, this is a combo deck that honestly I'd rather let you guys see it in action rather than have me go through how each card does their thing. So without further ado, let's dig those graves, baby. Okay, so I got the chance to go first. Holy crap. I hope I open with grass. It's just push the button and hopefully you win. I did not get grass, but I did get a bunch of decent control tools. So with this deck, the Eldritch half helps so much. When it comes to you don't get grass, that's completely fine. You can just fall back on the Eldritch half of the deck. Well, the Eldritch third of the deck, if you will. So Skull Servant is just discard fodder. We have Spell Trap removal, hopefully, and we can get the Golden Boy out when we can. So yeah, let's see what our opponent has. The game, the servers did not load properly for 2 games in a row. So this is my 3rd attempt at it, and finally we got a game. Opponent, I have no idea what they're doing. They should be suspicious that I'm running a 60-card deck, but I'm not doing anything with it yet. He's setting 2, setting 3. Will he set a 4th? Will it be a monster? He does not. Oh, fuck! Okay, we have a fellow control deck. Alright, red flag, alarms. So we'll just discard one of the Skull Servants here. That should give away immediately what I'm trying to do here. I'm not gonna leave the one in the middle because I'm pretty sure that that's the one that they do not care about the most. So there's that. I'll activate Scarlet Sanguine later since I can respond to whatever shenanigans they're gonna do anyway. What did I? Okay, I guess I destroyed the right cards. What did I destroy? Oh shit! I destroyed IDP and Torrential Tribute, and seeing he probably scooped because I think he realized that without those two he will not be able to profitably push through any other forms of interaction I have. And the neighbors outside are pretty noisy. But move on. Next duel. There's a truck literally in front of the house right now, and oh my god, it's creating way too much noise. And we have the button. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the button. I mean, just go for it, right? Every time you open with that grass looks greener, just go for it. Just go. Press the button. Mill 20. Oh! Oh, it's so satisfying. Oh my god, it's so satisfying. I mean, it will eventually be banned. That much I can guarantee. The day will come when that grass looks greener will be banned here on Master Duel. But for the time being, for as long as you can play with it, good god, it's such a blast to play. That's why I wanted to play a grass deck in the first place, because from the stories I've seen and the tales I've heard, it's just super fun. It's so fun. It's very, very fun. There are no more stuff to mill. Okay, white baking. We of course get the other one. We get White Prince here. And I think we get White Princess. No, wait. I think we should get White Mare instead. I have it normal summoned. White Princess would be... no. White Princess won't actually do me too good. Okay. We get those two. We discard White Prince. Unfortunately, I think that's all I can do. Oh god, what did I mill? I milled another copy. Did I mill another copy of Grass? I milled the two kings. Oh shit. Ooh, I milled that. I milled a lot of good cards. Okay. So I think we should just do it like this. Get Droplet down. Oh, and it's lagging. Game's been a bit laggy for me as of late. Okay. And we also get this. Okay. I'll summon White Mare later. Did I banish all of my kings? Now I'm thinking about 1, 2, 3. No, I did not. Okay. Let's keep going then. Okay. We're enough. Oh my god. Hold on. YuGiOh is not useful at the moment. Jesus Christ, I have so much I can do. Oh, I love this deck so much. We'll set the Conquistador. Oh my god. Yep, mill 20. Just mill 20. Holy shit. YuGiOh's not gonna do much. So, I think we should just get Golden Boy out and make the rest of this deck live. So we send YuGiOh to the graveyard. We get the Golden Boy out. Special summon him out as well. In defense, because his booty is bigger than his attack. And we won't be attacking until next turn anyway. I could have gone for like the more floodgate focused version of Grass, but people are pretty sick and tired of that by this point, so this is a lot better. So we only do this. We can only banish one. We banish Lady in White, if the game allows me, and a copy of Vanilla Skull Servant. Yeah, I already have all 3 ladies in the graveyard. Okay, and we summon him in face up because, good god, a lot of his friends are already there. Ooh, lag. And then we do some targeting protection. Because why not? Lady in White or King of Skull Servants. Yeah, we should do that. Basically, this is cannot be destroyed by battle unaffected by spell trap effects. So we can just set her in defense. We have like more than enough shit anyway to do whatever the hell we want at this point. So we have a 9k. I could go further, but as much as I want to go further, I think this is good enough. You know, for a turn one turn one with a grass deck, holy shit, this is already like good enough. And so we banish one of the YuGiOhs and get another one of the Elixirs. That's like no, we are not gonna activate that. We just get another. Oh god, it's the last one in the deck. So yeah, so we have an Omni Negate. We have an Omni Negate. We have Effect Negation and a Pop. I am not sure how my opponent's gonna get through this. Oh dear god, my greatest enemy. GG. Shishi. I don't think this is the target yet. Not yet. I don't think this is the target yet. Not yet. I actually have 2 Scarlet Sanguines in here. Holy shit. So he gets Lulu down. I think what we should negate. Oh wait, no, I can. No. I think I'm gonna negate it till way later. You can get your material on board, opponent. Okay, he sends King Long, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, sends King Long. He's gonna likely go into a... Okay, he has one of the other traps. What's the name again? Xuanwu. Okay. Facing off against Virtual World with this janky-ass combo deck. Sure. Opponent can... I'm basically gonna allow my opponent to, like, combo off as hard as they can. And... I think I should pop Lulu. Should pop Lulu when I get the chance, because yeah, he won't have any tuners on board once. I should turn it on. Turn on the respond to every shenanigans they're gonna do here. Alright. Okay. So I pop the Lulu. I should pop the Lulu here. Set it in defense. Destroy a card. Yes, pop the Lulu. Basically, get rid of their synchro access because the synchro virtual world synchro shenanigans are like my biggest opponent here. Okay, it's been destroyed. What else is he gonna do? Basically, I keep him off of his synchro shenanigans. He won't be able to do much. Okay, King Long, adding a virtual world from deck to hand. Sure. Then send one card from the hand to the graveyard. Sure. Basically, if I can keep him off of his synchros, I'm Gucci here. Okay, he gets Lao Lao? Is that Lao Lao? Yeah, it's Lao Lao. Is it another tuner? Okay, it's a tuner. He sends Nyan Nyan. Okay. Not yet. Okay. Trying to summon Lao Lao. Okay. And if you're gonna try and summon Lao Lao, I'm gonna negate. Basically stopping him as much as possible here. Sacrificing the Conquistador since he's already done his job. So Lao Lao's negated. Gets sent to the graveyard. He won't be able to summon. He just has 2 Dinkers here. Sure. Okay. What else is he gonna do? Opponent. Okay, sets a card. Okay, I don't think he has anything else here, since I stopped his synchro access. And opponent just sets 2. Okay. Now would be a good time to activate this. And there is an election. Election shenanigans. Ah, shit. That's not gonna stop anytime soon. Now. Ah! I mean, it's just summon another king, right? We already have the golden boy. Oh god, it's so laggy right now. Alright, I'll just summon another king. We're just gonna try to kill him here. Okay. We have 2 8k attackers. Oh my god! Oh, it's so good! It's so good! Oh my god. And he can't target my shit because of Lady in White. Well, cannot be destroyed by battle and unaffected by spell traps. That's good enough for me, I guess. Battle, we get rid of their defense position monster here. Unless he... Okay, activating Xuan Wu. Changes battle position. He'll likely make one of my kings here, like, lie down. Right! Because they're unaffected! I completely forgot about that. Unaffected by spell trap effects, if I'm mistaken. Yep. Ah, there's Chuche. Well, my board is unaffected by spell trap effects anyway. Face up level 3 or lower. Yeah, he can get rid of the Golden Lord, but that's not gonna do him any favors. Okay? Because he has to contend with 2, like, King of the Skull Servants here. I'm not quite sure how he's gonna deal with all this. Okay, I get rid of that. I attack into Gigi. Okay. This is 7,000 damage. He won't be able to... No! Opponent, did you not read Lady in White? You should have read Lady in White. Thank you. Alright, you just wasted your activation for nothing. And I swing for 8,000 points of damage. Hell freaking yeah! Oh, this deck is so fun. Holy shit. Eat that, virtual world. Next duel. Okay, I finally lost a die roll, so that's something. And I did not open with the nuts like the previous game, but I think this is good enough. I'm gonna be dead. I am dead. I am dead. So yeah, good duel, opponent. So my opponent's just gonna jack off with Drytrons here. So while they do that, you know, now would be a good time to, you know, update you guys on what I've been doing. I took a week off of this YouTube thing, and it was great. Didn't really think too much. I played Genshin Impact, which is a game that I actually forgot that I had like at least 3 videos of on my channel. And, you know, I want to, you know, record it again, but I'm not quite sure it's even recordable anymore. Well, okay, this is like my opinion here. Like, because there are so many other, like, Genshin Impact YouTubers now, and I'm not quite sure what I'm going to add, you know, probably just, you know, my thoughts into it, my personal thoughts into how the story is going, and the gameplay aspects, and, you know, how Genshin Impact, like, takes all of these, like, little things from other games and trying to apply it with their own system, but No, I don't think I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna willingly go back into Genshin Impact anytime soon. But Valhalla is like my first um, game that I'm gonna be out. That's gonna be outside of what I usually upload here on this channel. My opponent's still doing his combos, but I'm gonna skip the next duel once I'm done with my speech spiel. I don't know which, but yeah. So Master Duel, for all its flaws, and people already say it's dying because, good God, the meta is just this. If if you're playing Drytron or Adamancipator and you manage to go first and you open full combo, you're dead. Your opponent is dead no matter how hard they try. But yeah, we're gonna skip to the next duel, and my train of thought has completely stopped there because I want to say more stuff, but yeah. We're gonna move on to the next duel. Okay, so my Drytron opponent took literally 20 minutes for them to finish their shenanigans. And this is a stinker of an opening hand, unfortunately. But we're both playing 60-card decks. His is probably more explosive than mine. Okay, Shadow Fusion. Oh god, he has Snow in the graveyard. Oh dear god. If the game loads up, if even... oh my god. So yeah, my Drytron opponent took 20 minutes before he managed to finish his jerking off and kill me. Meanwhile, my new opponent here, playing 60-card Shadows. Although he did send Fairy Tail Snow to the graveyard, so he has a Book of Moon on legs. But I'm not quite sure if he has the Banish Fodder to make it work. So well, he has enough now. There's exactly 7. Okay, Gravity Controller. So yeah, my opponent's gonna do combos again. Probably end on the board that will summon Winda on my turn. So yeah, we'll be right back once my opponent has their end board. It also horrifies me that my opponent already has this Moki Moki pet, which means they already completed their thing. The battle pass, or whatever it's actually called, I forget. Okay, so we summon White Baking here. That will highly likely not prompt anything, all things considered. And we go into Linkaribo. That's always the get. So we send White Baking to the graveyard. Sad that we already have a Skull Servant and Lady in White in hand, which means we can't exactly combo off too hard here. Let's just see what I can do from here. So we always get White Mare, and we get White Prince. After that, we discard White Prince, and we go from there. I'm not quite sure what my opponent's probably gonna wait until I get, like, at the very least, King of the Skull Servants out, so that he can use Snow. But I'm pretty sure I can respond with Droplet, or I can prompt it out of him early by using Monster Reborn on his Fairy Tail Snow, which is honestly what I should go for here. Now that I'm thinking about it out loud, so that he won't be able to do too much to my board. Yeah, I should do that. Let's see what he does. It'll force an action out of him, honestly. It'll force an action out of him by reviving his Snow, thus removing interaction on his end, and leaving only behind his, like, 2 back row here. So it'll force something. And he also has 2 cards in hand. So yeah, if he's gonna do something, he'd better do it now. Unless, my opponent... Okay, he's letting it go. So Snow is now on my side of the field. I'll set it in defense, just in case. Oh, game is lagging. Normal special summon. So I think what I should do here, I should not link off Snow because that'll give my opponent way too much fuel. I think I should go into access code. Yeah, I should go into access code. But that means I need to get rid of Snow. Yeah, I think ultimately I have to get rid of Snow here. Set in defense. Okay, it's not gonna do much, but it will allow me to link summon. We go into Phoenix. Yeah, I think we have to get rid of snow. Oh wait, no, not yet. We shouldn't get rid of snow yet. So we link these two off. Oh, game is laggy. There we go. Phoenix. Then that should activate that. Okay. And we discard one of the Skull Servants. We pop one of the back row here. See if he cares. Unless I should have hit the other one instead. And then I'm gonna use Unicorn to get rid of the other one anyway. Okay, Schism. So he will go into Winda, if I'm not mistaken here. Okay. He's gonna be going into Winda. But I have the Forbidden Droplet to negate Winda's effect. Oh my god. This deck is so good! Well, it's a janky kind of good, but holy shit. I can't believe I'm gonna be able to fight through a Winda here. Yeah, I think the summon here is Winda. I think it's the most obvious. Yep. Okay. And Schism gets destroyed. I won't be able to summon. Oh no! Wrong. I'll send that to the graveyard. Just that. I'll only need to negate one thing anyway here. No, that's more than enough. He should negate that. I'm gonna negate your Winda, unfortunately. Excuse me. Okay, and we're going to Unicorn. Yeah, we still have Discard Father and Scarlet Sanguine. Sanguine is better in the graveyard anyway. Oh, game is lagging. Well, it's lagging on my end. Okay, get Unicorn out. Then activate Unicorn's effect. Gonna discard Sanguine. It's better in the yard anyway. Gonna spin this back into the deck. See if it forces an activation, which it should. Alright, called by the grave. That's completely fine. That just means I won't be able to pop as many things as I want. Why is he banishing Link Karibo? Whatever. Okay, we can activate Sanguine. I can't believe you can activate Sanguine the moment it's sent. Jesus Christ, no wonder Eldritch is so good. So there's that. So we banish Sanguine. I guess we get Conquistador. Yeah, we should get Conquistador here. It's just a defense position body anyway. Okay. Get Conquistador. Called by the grave. Banishing the Link Karibo. Not that it matters. I will still be able to summon anyway. So discard White Mare. I'll summon back the Lady in White, and I don't think I can kill him actually. I can't kill him, but I can inflict a lot of damage. Okay. Do that. And now that he's here, or rather now that Lady in White is here, I'm not sure what else my opponent could do here. Winda is negated, so let's see. We go into access code. Okay. We link these two off. And then we're gonna use access code's effect. We're gonna use it on Unicorn. I'm gonna have a drink of water. Okay. And we're gonna use Unicorn here. Okay. That's 5,000. Well then! I did not expect him to have Nibiru there. Alright, well played, opponent. Well played. Sacrificing his whole board. Just so that you cannot die. Alright. I think that'll make my Nibiru token pretty damn swole. But my opponent barely has anything. So Winda... Okay, Winda recycles Schism. I'm not sure how many copies of Winda he has. So it's only 5/5. Okay. Okay, well played. Well played, opponent. Just walk over the token using Nibiru. Holy shit. I thought I had it there, but okay. After all my comboing off, I got rocked. That's fine, I guess. I'm not quite sure what other follow-up he has. I mean, I know he has Ariel in hand, and he has a set Schism. So those are the only things, and of course he's gonna get rid of my token so that I won't be able to do much with it. Sure, opponent. Let's see what he does here, or rather what he'll do. What am I draw off the top first? Let's see if I win, or let's see if I can claw back into this, or I just die. I just die. All right. So that was a good duel. This will still take a while because I'm top decking into something, whatever that something is. I don't know what. And he has a thicker deck than mine at this point, so grass is actually offline. So we're gonna skip ahead until something interesting happens. Otherwise, we're gonna move on to the next duel. Okay, so that previous duel didn't go so well. I mean, if that wasn't already obvious enough. But I'm going first again, and I'm pretty sure this is Ash Blossom bait. So we tried to bait that Ash, which should, like, okay, we baited the Ash. Max C instead, okay. So I'm not gonna get Ashed yet. Who knows if they have Ash Blossom here? But let's see. So we can't declare an attack unless it's with zombies. So we get the Golden Boy. And my previous opponent like did their thing. They went like combo chameleon. They came and went and came and went. So yeah. So it was 60 card Shadals, you know, doing their thing, and I tried to do my thing. I actually had a chance at a certain point, but ultimately it, you know, it was pretty fruitless. We just send another Vaquero, I guess, because a pop is always like more universal compared to a pop is more universal compared to other shenanigans here. Okay. So we set this, and we set this, and this is honestly like scarier than it looks because I have an Omni Negate and I have a way to search out the Golden Boy. So there's that. So we get one of the Vaqueros here. Set one of the Scarlet Sanguines. Okay. Let's see if my opponent has a way out of this. I'm not gonna be surprised if I die here, because this is not a scary board. That was like one of the less favorable hands this deck can produce, but, you know. Oh, by the way, throughout this entire, like, recording, I have not seen Unizombie. Not once. Not seen Unizombie yet. And it's Triton again. Alright, so, good game, opponent. I'm gonna try... Nah, you know what? I shouldn't even try. They're gonna try and kill me here anyway. Although, they did not open the nuts. So that's something. I still have an Omni Negate. I have an Omni Negate at the very least. I'm not sure if it counts face downs, because Lady in White is a zombie. So let's see if... Let's see first. I should stop. Yeah, he's gonna try to kill me here. Or it's a bait spell. But we'll find out soon enough. Golden Land forever. Yep, I can tribute face downs. Alright. So, tributing Lady in White. Stopping that. Hopefully stranding stuff in his hand. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, yes. It is the bait spell. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because they can recycle... Oh, he had another one anyway. So, yeah. That was a very quick game. And unfortunately, I need to cut the recording here. But, because this is actually like my third? No, wait, it's only my second, but the first recording took a while. So, yeah, I'm pretty beat right now. But, yeah, you know, while my opponent does their combos and whatnot. Yeah, I'm gonna close it here. So, if you like what you saw, especially like the second duel where I managed to hit the grass button. Like, holy shit, that will always be very satisfying. I don't think it can ever be replicated. Like, holy shit. Okay then, so my opponent gave me the victory because they messed up their combo. But yeah, we're gonna end it here. God, like, I am a little beat right now. My mind is not working too straight. But yeah, so we're gonna end it here. And I don't know how often I'll be rocking this grass deck, but, you know, it's very, very, very fun. You know, I'll keep playing it until, you know, Probably something gets banned somewhere down the line, but otherwise, at least I have Lyrilisk to fall back onto. And no, there's always dinosaurs. So yeah, if you like what you saw, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share it among your friends. And until next time, toodles!